So we either trust him and let him talk, or we shut him up and try to kill him. And B, the murder hobo you know is inside you.
Well, I was thinking of killing him.
Everything else in here is trying to kill us. I don't know why this guy should be any different, to tell you the truth. So far, all he's done is laugh at me. Does that help? So I think the next question is, do we attack or let him talk? Which means he'll probably, if it's like everything else in here, he's probably going to try to kill us. And are we on an it?
An it. Are you guys still there?
Yep, I am. I'm just getting this guy token that statted out.
Yep,
Okay.
still here. What do you think, Jer? You gonna let him live or what?
Who?
The mage.
Oh, at the end of the dungeon?
No, the one in the room.
I'm sorry, I don't see a mage in the room.
He's gonna be one. He's gonna be the statue with the
What's this little guy up here?
The guy by the
That's the saber.
Oh, okay, that's the kid. I forgot about the kid for a second.
Guy right here.
Oh, Mark?
Yes.
The crosshairs isn't moving on my screen.
That's because I stopped the
API.
Oh, the API. It's not the API.
Yeah, the crosshairs that shows whose turn it is.
Yeah, I turned the tracker off.
Oh. Well, it's like, it's there, but it's frozen in place. It's not spinning.
You have to refresh your. You have to refresh your screen. I had to do the same thing, and then it fixed it.
Yeah, let's put on the GM overlay map on my end.
Okay.
That green circle. I don't know what, and then just pops from the character see it. I think it's GM overlay. No, it's actually on the map layer.
There we go.
Okay, so I know the API works because it just took the token reset, the tracker reset.
All right. About 70% microphone sensitivity.
That actually comes through pretty faint, Jer.
What?
70% sensitivity. Turn it up.
I'm good. If you want to hear me, you can turn me up on your end.
Huh, well, that made sense. I had you down to 70. Huh.
Yep.
Fixed it. All right. Um, well, Mark, I guess Rena will start the show with casting a spell. So I guess I'm gonna lose the illusion, but it does not seem to be doing well here anyway.
Okay, so. Oh, it's not my turn anymore.
No, we were starting the initiative. We had. I don't think we were actually in combat when that tracker was. That was from the last combat.
Yeah.
No, nope. That is from this combat. If you highlight the 12 down there on the mage.
Yeah, that was just added.
Oh, okay.
The last rolls I have on screen is Renia. Well, rolling a d20, gaining a 4. Jer doing the Elven Door abilities. I really don't have anything for initiative until I added the mage.
All right. So, well, I'm casting a spell. Does that go to initiative or not? I don't know. It's not exactly an attack spell.
Well, you're up.
I cast silence on the tip of my staff.
Okay. Zemmer?
Oh, so we're attacking him now. I guess I can't even talk. Nobody
hang
can
on,
hear
hang
me.
on, hang on. You just jumped everything. Hang on, let me pause the tracker here.
Oh, I thought we were re-rolling an ish.
Shitiv.
Didn't take. Okay, good. If that didn't take, that means there's something wrong with the API. Because the tracker was started when you rolled hit initiative. That should have jumped the tracker to the next round, placing you into the spot at 6.
Is the initiative tracker activated? Because it doesn't look so, because there's no green outline around anyone.
Right. It was. There was the green circle was around Rania. When I saw that Xehanort had rolled initiative, it should have jumped the tracker to the next round while adding him into the list. It didn't change his initiative from the 5 to the 6, and it didn't skip ahead around. So let me see if I can restart the API without leaving the game. See if I can do it right from the.
That must be the mage.
This is Satan speaking. I am your own personal devil.
There's the tracker around Xehanort.
So we're attacking then.
Well, Rania cast silence.
Oh well. If she and I, yeah, fine. I'll swoop over and attack. And
So everything in that
everything that.
purplish pinkish circle is affected by the silence spell.
Oh my. see Luca. Okay, so I think I see the mage now. Is that the mage right there?
Oh, that's Cutter. The mage is this guy right here
Oh, okay, the statue with the
with the token
weird,
icon. Yep.
weird icon on him. Okay.
And my offhand for only AC 3.
Actually, the second attack with the Frostbrand would have killed him.
Oh. I hope we were attacking him.
You guys were.
Well, reading you up. Well, it's not my go yet. If he comes back around, I'm gonna try to bandage him and stabilize him. Or is he like way beyond that? Like
With
everybody
the
else-
third attack, he would have been way beyond that.
Ouch. Well,
The 18,
Yeah.
the second 18 with the Frostbrand dropped him to -1, and then the Flame Tongue dropped him down to -18.
I got carried away and I impaled him.
well,
Still a
I-
little stressed from the last battle.
that's about all I can do. I guess I will toss the staff over in a corner so we can talk.
Okay.
Because I don't want to kill the spell, so I can just toss it over there.
Okay.
We'll toss it on top of Jer. So, well, I hope we were supposed to kill him. I guess we should probably search the body. Definitely search his pockets for loose change.
And you actually find some interesting items. About on one finger, you find a silverish band. He's wearing a cloak that, if I realized what it was, that first attack would not have hit, but that's okay.
Oh, cloak of displacement.
Yes, he is wearing a displacer cloak. He's got a golden scarab clasping the cloak.
Nice. I forget
About
what
the
that is.
Persian, about various potions. He's got about various potions upon himself. At least 1, 2, 3 potions, and tucked behind in the belt about behind his back is a wand.
So, Mark,
Several
Yes.
different things that are good
if
for
the first attack misses,
a
does that put him
mage.
to 0 hit points?
Actually, it would.
As you said, 18 and 18 will put him at -1, so 18
Right.
and 17 will put him at 0.
Yeah,
So I guess we can stabilize him.
but I realized that after the fact. So yeah.
I want him to live through it. That's fine, Mark.
And also in a courier satchel about his left hip, there is several thick tomes, maybe about 5 inches long by about 3, 4 inches thick.
Looks like some good stuff.
I have a great GIF for. What's the child's name? Cutter? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, man. Check this out. It's kind of funny. It's a little kid going oogity boogity with his hands. Booga 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 booga.
Looks like the lead singer from the Gorillas.
Yep.
Well,
How's the rig?
let me inspect the wand.
Okay.
See if I can figure out what it is and if it has an inscription on it. If not, I guess it goes in
It's a black wand.
a smooth black wand. All right. Well, I guess it'll have to be identified. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. I want to burn another first level pre-spell called Thought Capture. And see if he had any runaway thoughts before he died. What were his thoughts before his death? Maybe the actual command word for the wand is there.
Basically escaping the seer.
Well, he did that.
Or not confronting the seer.
Us not confronting the seer?
Him not confronting the seer.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about that now.
He does not. He will never confront the seer again. Okay, well, thank you very much. I don't want to burn another prayer for that. I wonder if you could have. I will tell them what I discovered with it, and I do hope he was not a potential ally, but I don't think he was going to go help us with the seer anyway. He seemed to be very scared of him. I would say after our little what we've seen so far in here, I can understand that. And in my defense, he did try to push me down the hole. But it does look like the hole here is our only is our next travel location, is it not? We have we explored all the way to the south?
Not that you know of.
All right. Well, do we want to go down the hole? Or fully explore out this first level before we go down?
Traditionally, I say we normally go down. Oh, sorry, we explore the first level.
Yeah, looks like we just have that one path to the south there. That's where I will head.
Retrieve my staff. That means I'm in silence. And we'll follow behind the group so they can hear.
Okay.
Blood splatter looks like it's screaming in this room.
So I do believe you can actually go through that entryway.
think it's
Jer unlocked it. One of the doors down here he unlocked, and then we ended up going to the secret passage, I think.
Yeah, this led across to that bridge that had the mud puddle. That was illusory.
the illusionary bridge.
Somebody fell down it.
Is this the way out? I wonder.
Basically, the passageway you're in opens up into a large cavern. The walls and floors are rough and damp. At the far end is an altar. On the altar is a statue of a man with a sword. Is a golden statue of a man with a sword upraised.
Interesting. I don't see the altar.
I'm gonna put on the cloak. Since no one else is saying, "Hey, I want that," Marina will put on the cloak. At least for the
Okay.
moment.
Hey, I want that.
A dragon.
Where are we at here, Mark?
I'm putting you on the map of the cavern. When
When
actually
actually
respawn. So you guys are gonna be at the eastern end of the cavern here.
Eastern. Okay. Yay, the east. Huzzah!
You're just gonna say there's an opening there in the hallway that you're coming out of.
Look at all the blood. How's this cabin lit so well? Oh my god, it's a fucking one of those things. Ah! Ah!
Is that a,
Ah!
9, 10.
is that a rust monster?
Looks like it. Ah!
Hi,
Hey,
hi.
my screen's popping. My screen's popping. Hang on. Damn it! Every time I grab something to move it, I move the map.
Oh.
You need to put the map on the map layer.
Map of the map layer. And tokens
Map
on the
is on
token
the map layer.
Tokens on the
Then
token
you're on
layer.
the layer.
You might just have to right click your mouse because sometimes it gets stuck.
Oh yeah, there's that. To fix that glitch, you just pull out the measuring tool and measure a couple waypoints, and then you can switch back to the mouse pointer tool, and it should work normally.
Yeah, I've been having issues with this trackball for a little bit now.
Yeah. Is it a Logitech with set point?
I'm not sure. Not sure what exactly it is. A Logitech one. It's similar to the one you have.
Mm-hmm.
Zenmar, did you say you're hiding?
From the rust monsters? Yeah.
How are we going to beat them if you hide?
Fireball, hopefully.
We don't have that spell.
Somebody has a fireball wand.
I have a feeling you've seen me fireball a few things by now.
Nah, those weren't fireballs. Those were illusions of fireballs.
As long as they believe, I'm good.
I think Sandmar should take the lead. These aren't just rust monsters, though. These are wraith rust monsters.
Okay, so that's better.
Yep.
Destroy your armor and your foe.
Soul sucking, item breaking rust monsters.
there really monsters here? Because I don't see any icons. Am I not zoomed out enough?
You have to
Yeah,
come
zoom
far
out.
to the right. You need to come. You're like over on the left side. You need to come to the right side.
Oh, wow.
And look to the north and south.
Yeah.
Like
if you
and I think these should not just be Wraith Rust monsters. These should all be 32 hit dice Wraith Rust monsters.
yes, but only worth like two experience points.
Yes, definitely.
And they carry no treasure whatsoever.
What's treasure? No, there's no treasure on these. They would eat it.
Yes. They eat
There's
treasure.
lots of Rust monster poop.
where it normally says carnivorous under diet, it just says treasure.
Yeah, they eat treasure and magic items. They're magic eating rust monster wraiths that suck souls.
Treasure, period. Souls, period. Experience points, period. They eat experience points.
I think they should just eat levels, not experience points, just entire levels.
Definitely eat levels.
They're like the Chuck Norris of Rust monsters.
Also babies. They also eat babies. There's nothing you can do to stop them.
Looks like Ringy's going to be throwing the staff again over here.
What are these gray things?
Those are white wraiths.
Yes, the level draining, soul sucking, treasure eating, experience point, Everest,
Do you actually take
ghost
time to count the shadows?
Yeah, 6.
Those aren't shadows. Those are wraith zombie lords. Vampiric wraith zombie lords. Yeah,
Those
that's better.
are vampire whites. They are half vampire and half white. So when they touch you, they drain 4 experience levels. Not 2, but 4, because the vampire sucks 2 levels and the white sucks 2 levels.
Drains only 1.
But these are
Vector.
super good.
They suck 4 levels when they touch you. And vice versa. So if you try to like wrestle them or use unarmed attacks against them, they also suck your levels.
Yes, it's
4
constantly
to 10.
active.
Yes.
Or can it just be like an AoE aura that they put on?
It's
to suck
just
levels?
it's a soul suck by touch. Any kind of touch.
These are just like the pawns. These aren't even like the end game monster that we're gonna have to face, like the BBEG. Nope.
Yeah.
These are just like the door guardians.
The mooks of the dungeon. Oh, and did I mention they count as 1/4 hit die monsters, so they're only worth 7 experience points.
Because they are,
Oh yeah. Well, except I mean they are 1/4 experience monsters, but the Thaco is 10, and they have at least 100 health. Like it's not because of their hit dice though. It's because of their Constitution score.
Or the fact that they're like heroes of ancients that's been like possessing these zombie bodies, right? So or these ghoul or race. Yeah, there we go. So they get all their previous lives experience.
I think they should have a Thaco of like -5 since they're like incorporeal. They just go through the armor.
Yeah.
Rose touch, nice.
And that weird Thaco typo that's on the Tarask is also on their stat block, where any creature with a negative Thaco can only be hit on a 1 or something like that.
This is fun. I think we should just keep making up monsters for Mark to throw at us. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
He's taking notes. You know that, right?
Of course, of course.
I was still waiting for all the statues to come to life. He disappointed me.
I wouldn't put it past him. That'll be when we're escaping.
Those statues were the victims of the basilisk. All except for the guy that was, all except for the mage that was under the statue spell.
But there you have a certain magic thing called animate object.
You're hoping for the crying angels from Doctor Who. That's what you're hoping for.
No.
So what do we see?
I explained it. The passageway you are in opens into a large cavern. The walls and floor are rough and damp. At the far end is an altar. On the altar is a golden statue of a man with a sword upraised. And there is a slight scent of ammonia in the air.
The slight smell of ammonia.
Ammonia. Yummy. Horse piss.
How big's the statue?
Why does it smell like horse piss down here?
Pretty big.
Too big to carry? It's a lot of gold.
Is that the altar with the statue right there? All the bloods.
No.
And it looks like Trish, or I'm sorry, Cassius. Okay.
Let's see. It's roughly about 200 pounds.
Am I on the right map?
You're on the right map. I just, again, because of my work, I haven't really had a chance to do things. I'm recycling maps. I'm from previous encounters.
It's all good, Mark. It's all good, Mark. I just want to know if I'm on the right map.
You're on the right map. If it looks like a cavern with a bunch of rust monsters and shadows, then you're in the right map.
So those are rust monsters. Zenwar leaves. He goes back the way he came.
Smart fighter move.
You're supposed to take off your armor and wrestle these bareback.
Naked.
When I played EDO and we encountered rust monsters, my paladin's like, nope.
Yep.
But he's also like that with spiders.
Oh, wow. I screwed that initiative. And tossing the staff over there.
Okay, that's a lot of fucking rust monsters. Jesus H. Christ. I'm going to pull out my bow. With sheaf arrows. Damn it, bows are so slow.
Yep.
Rust monster's new stat block, one line added, can only be damaged by a +1 magical metal weapon.
Make things interesting.
Yep. All right, let me roll my niche. We'll start with this.
Oh yeah, Trisha, didn't you give me braces of defense or something a couple sessions ago?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were AC2.
Okay. Well, if my studded leather gets eaten up, or the studs on my studded leather get eaten up by the rust monster, I'll definitely start using those.
I thought you were already using those.
Nope. My AC is only 3. I'm still using my leather armor +2 and buckler +2 for the saving throws.
Oh, the +2s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, you can keep the leather armor and the buckler and put the bracers on and have the bracer AC, but the saving throw from the
Shield.
buckler and leather armor.
Uh, that's it.
The bracers will work with
Yeah.
the leather armor. Just anything other than that, it won't work.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to
Wow.
get you both the best worlds.
Yeah. Is that true, Mark? Because I thought that the description of the braces says if you wear any kind of armor when you put on the braces don't function.
Let me take a look here. I'll look that up right
I'm pretty sure it specifically says
now. That would be miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah, under
Miscellaneous.
braces.
Bracers of defense. These items appear to be wrist arm guards. The magic bestows an effective armor class equal to someone wearing armor and pointing shield. If armor is actually worn, the bracers have no additional effect, but they do work in conjunction with other magical items for protection. The armor class of the bracers of defense bestow determined by making percentile. Okay.
So you
So
can
yeah,
wear the buckler, but you can't wear the armor.
From what he just read, I misunderstood. You can wear the armor and get the magical bonus from the armor in conjunction with the AC bonus from, at least from what I understand, from what Mark
yeah,
just read. It's up
yeah.
to Mark,
So
not me. Never mind.
if armor is actually worn, the bracers have no additional effect, but they do work in conjunction with other magical items of protection.
Yeah.
So if you're wearing, if you're wearing the bracers and armor, you won't get the benefit of the AC
From the braces.
from the bracers. No,
Okay. Yeah.
and it doesn't state what type of armor. It just says armor.
Yeah.
I know there was a certain item that says up to leather armor or something like that.
Yeah.
No, but you got a good point. The saving throws are important.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I'm using the +2 leather right now, or studded leather. Wait, is it studded leather? Oh, let me check real quick. No, +2 leather. Okay, not studded leather. So it doesn't fuck with my thief abilities.
Yeah, I have the same thing as you. Just leather armor.
I think braces would fuck with my pickpockets and open locks.
No,
No, the bracers do not. That's kind of why they're made.
Oh yeah, braces are like wrist.
arm
Okay, that's
cuffs.
right. Yeah, they're not gauntlets. Gotcha. Yeah. They're just forearm armor.
So the question is, are we going to fight these, or are we just going to let them live in their natural habitat?
You can hear them moving about to the north and the south of you. And I've got multiple targets here, so let me get those off of.
And there's nothing on the other side. It's not like we have to get through this to get something on the other side.
Just the statue.
Time for a couple of fireballs, boys. Might be able to take out this group down here with a well-placed fireball. If one of you guys has fireballs.
There's only one person in the party who can cast Arcane.
For now.
And then
And they smell metal, so boingy.
Well, Trisha will hand Zanwar her weapon and be like, "All right, Zanwar, take care of this. Bye."
Nope. No, see, I already left the room.
I will throw my weapon at you and say, "Take this, bastard."
I'm probably gonna need a couple more spots on the turn order because I think aren't I high enough level to shoot? I'm level. Let's see, my fighter level is 8, so that gives me a lot of shots per round. Let's see.
all your shots after your first come at the end of the round.
Yeah, I know. That's why I need more shots on the turn order.
No, you don't need extra shots on a turn order. You just need to remember that you're all at the end of the round. Like your extra 3 shots or whatever it is are at the end of the round.
Well, yeah, I
Because
might forget. So I mean, the 2 extra things on the turn order would help.
oh, okay, that's fine. We'll just make another clone of you and add it to the tracker. That's good.
No. You just click on my token, and then hit Control U twice, and it
No,
adds
no,
2 more slots on the tracker with the same token.
I was being facetious. I just wanted to see you cloned. That's all.
Well, it does clone me on the tracker, but
No, I
you don't.
want you. I
You don't.
want you. I
You
want to
don't
have
need.
multiple Jairs walking
You
around.
don't. You don't need extra tokens. Let's see.
Make you have to move each clone that you want in the game.
Combat. Multiple attacks. And initiative. Multiple attacks. Player's handbook.
I will say though, we all rolled horribly bad for initiative, except for Mark. Except for Mark.
I'm not sure if he's rolling initiative or not.
Multiple attacking warriors. There's a
See a
table.
lot of ones.
There's a table in Player's Handbook that shows multiple attacks for warriors.
Yeah, I believe because of melee at level 8 or missile at level 8, you'll get 3 attacks per round.
Yeah, or at least 5 per 2 or something like that.
No, because you get 2 attacks as an archer, and I think they just add
Yeah.
1 to attack per.
Oh right, yeah. If you're a specialist at level 1, you get 5 per 2, and then at 7 it turns into 3 attacks. I forgot about
Right.
that. Yeah.
So,
So yeah, I'll have 3 shots. And then could you click my token and then hit
yeah,
Control
I'll take
U
care
twice? Okay. And I'll add my initiative. Let's see, 112 and 212.
of that. Attack melee attacks per round. This is melee attack, so it's table 15. Levels 1 to 6 is 1 attack per round. Melee attacks per round. 7 to 12
15.
it's 3 every 2 rounds. 13 and up is 2 attacks per round.
Yeah,
So
melee.
but that's melee. But our
Yep.
bows get 2 attacks a round, and I think that goes up 1 attack per round at those levels, at those plateaus.
Yeah, and then also
So
plus half an attack or something from expertise.
I don't know if they expanded that with the skills and powers or combats and tactics. I don't know.
Yeah. So it turns into 3 attacks at 7. And I think it turns into what's after 3? Let's see. 7 per 2 at level 13 and up with the bow. Yeah. 4 one round and 3 the next. Or 3 one round and 4 the next. Other way around.
On the
Are you,
token, control you.
JR, are you a specialist with the bow?
Expert. So same thing, but I don't get point blank range like a specialist does.
Okay, just curious.
I did it that way so that I could have a way to do a lot of attacks that did like low damage in a round rather than one big attack that's a backstab.
Okay, so I got 2 more tokens for Jer on the tracker.
Okay, so 2 more. So we got the fuck.
They're just above the shadows underneath round 1.
12 and then 2, 2, 12 and there we go. There you go. So I've got one attack on 12, one on 112, and one on 212. And that lets everyone have at least one attack before I make my second. But of course, that's only for true multiple attacks. If there's a creature that has Claw Bite, they make those simultaneously.
Yeah, that's simultaneous. Same with melee. Multiple attacks melee, same round.
Yeah, for dual wielding.
Or even without dual wielding, fighters with their specialists with their 3 attacks every 2 rounds from 1 to 6. I think the VT up thing for Firefox, the plugin for Firefox, is getting buggy.
Firefox just had an update tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I updated it, but I also did the virtual table tool set that I use for it for Roll20.
Do we have a dwarf in the party?
We did.
We've had a lot of things for the party, but not at the moment. There's a virtual tabletop tool set. Was not aware of
Yes.
that. Send me a link
Is-
over to it. I'll look.
It's a
Is-
plugin for Roll20, yeah.
Is Trisha a lot like Poison Ivy from DC Comics? Is that her like appearance?
No, right now she appears like a dragon can.
No, I mean like just her normal go-to appearance when she's in pajamas or whatever. Is she
No. No, she stays like as a dragonkin the entire time. You haven't, no one in the party's ever seen her original form. So at one time it was I was acting as a dwarf, as another time I was acting as a dragonkin, as another time I was acting as an elf, and so on and so forth.
Oh, she shapeshifts.
She has the ability to appear as anything she wants, yes.
Ah, okay. But is she human? Like, is that her? Is that her right there?
Yes, that's
Your
her.
representation of the token, yeah, that's her.
Okay, so she's got red hair, right?
Blondish gold.
Blondish gold.
The token does, sure.
So it's, I guess it's kind of like Poison Ivy.
It's one of the only female druids I have, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The plugin Renia is VT.
Just put it in Discord. I'll pick it up later and look.
Yep.
Thanks, Mark.
Everything here.
Tracker went away.
Yes, it did, and so did everyone's.
That could be a good thing considering what we rolled. Because we can put it back in what we were. I remember what I was.
Yeah, but the thing is normally I would just do a bulk macro for these guys, which I can.
Oh man, that's cool.
Because I do use the size modifiers for initiative. Most monsters at medium go off with a +3 modifier to the D10 roll.
I'm medium sized.
Well, without weapon, naturally they get +3.
Which makes sense. It's why dragons always have a slow fire or initiative roll. Sorry,
Yep.
unless they got something special going on.
Well, the breath weapon is a +1 modifier. Their natural attacks are +3, or what I think +12 or +15, depending on the size.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
There, so the shells aren't all going off at one.
Shadows temporarily sap your strength, right?
Yes, they do.
Well, this is gonna be hard because we don't have anyone to kill them now.
Yeah, we don't have a tank.
Tank would be useless in this room.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
the best
true.
person to stand in front of everything in this room, but I don't have the hit points and I don't have anything close to the damage Zanmar can put out.
Well, yeah, he saw one giant flea with a feathery antenna, and he decided to bolt out of there.
Because he's smart. Anyone wearing metal would run. Like, I don't expect anyone with a metal anything to do anything against a rust monster.
But here's the thing. I think it's an error in the block about the right up in the monsters where it says any hit upon the monsters had the same effect as if the monster was hitting them.
No, they meant to put that in.
Yeah, I think that's meant to be there.
Yep.
In other words, if you hit them, your weapon
Yeah,
takes
it's
a rest.
you're supposed to learn from your first encounter with the rust monster that it's bad to use melee
Metal.
weapons. Yeah,
Yeah.
on them unless it's like a club or a staff or something that's made of
So you
wood.
guys can either reroll your initiatives or add what you remember if you remember add them in.
Well, we have an option, guys, but Rainier is still in kind of a circle of silence, I guess. But we can step back into the tunnel and let them come at us through a funnel. That's my recommendation before we get
Sure.
started.
We can do that. I'll block
Oh,
the opening. You guys can sit behind me,
we're not
and
we're not on the tracker anymore.
Yeah, he said we have to re-roll or just put ourselves in. So,
You guys, yeah, remember what you had. So, Jared, I
so
believe you were 12, 112,
yeah.
and
I'm actually changing what I'm doing, Mark, because I forgot I actually need a weapon for this besides my normal weapon. So I'm going to be casting Shillelagh,
And then I need
first level spell.
2 more slots.
you're up there, top of the tracker order.
Shillelagh is 2 casting time, so I have to add 2 to my initiative. So I'm just gonna push this and hit submit and just take the roll and then change it from there. So I'm an 8, not a 9.
Well, the tracker's not started, so you guys can manipulate your initiatives.
Yep. I'm an 8. If it will go. There. 8 it
There you
is.
go.
Cool.
Sandwich between 2 rust monsters.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
Do we want to step back into the tunnel? And can
That
we
was
a free action there, Mark?
You guys can do that. Yep.
That's what
I'll
I'm
take
doing.
I'll take the point and I'll just block the entryway and let them come to me.
And I'll throw my staff down the tunnel. There's a good spot for it. But it won't really fit on the map here, Mark. Right.
Yeah, this is just a dungeon map. The entrance is the 10-foot space just into east where you're standing. So
You wanna get in single file line and then here you go. I'll move one forward so whoever wants to sit behind me can. Oh,
Whoops.
that'll work too.
The
And now Renia
map
can
moved. There we go.
there you go. You can have that spot right there.
I'm trying to get rid of all the excess blood splatter. The blood splatter ends up on the map layer.
Yeah. You could force the map to front and it would cover everything.
Yeah, it
Zenwar,
does cover everything, but we're good now.
Zenwar, do you have a bow?
I do. I am going to be using my bow.
Awesome.
Got combat music going.
So I get 2 shots around, Mark, with my bow. So
Yep.
I don't know if you want to throw one of
Yeah,
those things on like Jar.
You guys will just go with Jer because you at the end of the round.
go right. You go Jared. You go Jared, then you at 112.
I drew us a cave, Mark. I hope that was okay with you.
Yep, that's fine. If everyone's ready, there should be.
And the shadow goes through the wall to attack everybody. Perfect.
think that was a let's back out of here slowly. Too late. They noticed.
Oh yeah, shadows will notice if there's anything living within their area. Since they thrive on the life force.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there's Trisha. The all-you-can-eat buffet is open.
Trisha, did you see that GIF in Discord chat?
No, not yet. You know, Renia, if I had that cloak on, I'd have even better chance at survival.
Oh yeah.
Nobody was asking for it, so I put it on. Otherwise, it'd be in my backpack.
That's a good gif.
Is it a good representation of Trisha though?
It'd work. I haven't really thought about like pictured what she looks like because I was never gonna use her original like her original look, I
Mm.
guess, because I was always gonna change what I look like.
Oh yeah.
So that will definitely.
You broke up. What?
I said that attack from the shadow would definitely miss.
Well, I'm
Shadow
so happy.
Shadow goes by Trisha. You can feel like something walking over your grave type of chill, and it goes to attack Renya and misses automatically.
Oh, I was happy that I can go through walls. That's pretty awesome.
Well, this is the entryway to the corridor.
Oh no, that's pretty cool. Like shadows going through walls totally fits. I totally agree with that. That's awesome. And Renia doesn't mind being,
Thing comes bounding towards you, Rest Monster. Instead of waving, it looks like it's going to attack the scimitar.
no, I gave it to Zanwar. I don't have the scimitar. I said that back at what was it, like 15 minutes ago?
Yeah,
Well,
he
it
did. He
bounced.
threw it at me as I was leaving the room.
It bounced forward, so smelling metal.
Yeah, Trisha doesn't have any metal on her. She's not allowed to wear metal.
It's against her ethos.
And with a movement of 15, they can bind.
Unless it's a moon-shaped curved piece of metal.
Yeah. Like a
Oh,
scimitar or a sickle.
Yep.
sure. I can wield a scimitar, but it's not on me. Yeah.
Scimitar, sickle, and khopesh or something like that.
Yeah. And possibly even a scythe if the DM allows it.
Yeah. That
That would be cool.
was added later in the priest handbook.
That would be really cool. Trisha walking around with a scythe.
Yeah.
+5 Vorpal scythe. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
They turned the scythe into a pretty formidable weapon in 3rd edition. It did like triple damage on a crit.
Ooh, I know
Yeah.
better.
Rust monsters smelling metal come rushing forward from the alcoves on either side of the entryway.
I know the best way to fight rust monsters now, and we haven't even done it. Not even one of us thought about it.
What's that?
Take a handful of copper coins and throw it into the room in front of us, and then just blast them while they're eating the copper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, the game does call on metal wars, so it doesn't. It's any metal.
Yep. And if none of us have copper going into the fight, or have any metal on us going into the fight, then it's like, okay, here's some copper coins. Go over there, and then we'll just blow you up with this wand of fireball.
Trisha.
Trisha will cast Shillelagh, and that'll end Trisha's turn.
Second level priest, correct?
First level priest.
Didn't you already do that, or ask
No.
for a free action?
No, that wasn't a free action. No one got a free action except for moving into this hallway, so I used it as my first action to catch Shillelagh. I have my club in my hand. I just didn't get to catch Shillelagh. That's all. No big deal. Just one more round.
Oh shoot! I forgot. That's the one aspect I didn't have on your token here.
Are
Say that
Renia
again.
and Genwa both dark elves?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Shadow elves.
Shadow.
Oh, well,
No.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's the Mystara version of the dark elf, right?
Yeah, but there's different aspects between the two of them.
Do they have
They
dark
have-
skin and white hair?
No.
No,
No. Extremely pale skin and white hair,
Pale skin and white hair? Okay.
purple eyes.
Oh, purple eyes like a fairy elf. Okay.
What were you saying, Mark?
Okay, so I'm trying to cast it, put the token mod, the Shillelagh spell in the macro in the chat, like we do normally for spells, and I don't have the one attribute set for it. I do that. What's Trish's level is a priest?
8.
So it's gonna last for 12 rounds.
If this combat lasts for 12 rounds, then that's going to be interesting.
Pop Shillelagh. Rustmaster goes bounding. Shadow goes there. Rustmaster there.
So they kind of look like Prince Nuada from Hellboy.
Think maybe more of the Merovingians. Think more of the Merovingians from the Matrix
More Vinci.
sequels. The werewolves.
Huh.
Or whatever they were called. The albinos. Think from Matrix 2.
I thought they were vampires.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I was going to
Nice.
say wait till next round, but you do you.
Yeah, nice. Perfect time. Because a surgical fireball, like, right... Like,
Yeah, I'm looking for it's a 20-foot radius. That's what I was looking for.
20-foot radius. Yeah. That's...
I reset the image to 8 cube.
Yeah, 8x8, yep.
Trisha normally doesn't mind getting caught in my fireballs.
You could probably...
No, that's
Yeah.
my other character. Trisha would not mind if she had protection up, but she doesn't have protection up.
You have like +7 on your saves, don't you?
Yeah, it's plus 12, but whatever.
+12.
Let's not try to hurt her. She might need to be there for a little bit.
Yeah, but then
So
we
where
have
you're
ones on top of us. That's our problem right now. Is we have crap.
I don't.
on top.
so
I
where are you
don't.
setting it?
I don't mind if you hit me with it to kill the shadows though. It's cool.
Then that's all I'll do. I'm sorry. I'm
He
sorry.
can be a little bit more surgical than that.
I'm asking.
So where are you setting it?
A little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come back and get me. Yeah.
Right
All
there.
right.
It's a lot of fools right there. 1, 2, 3,
That
4,
Okay,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
but
10,
because the template of the
15.
fireball is a square 8 unit by 8 unit square, I'm going to say anyone within the wireframe or if the wireframe touches the wireframe, the fireball token's wireframe touches a token, we'll say that's inside the radius.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I'm looking at, we get a Rusty here, we get a Shadow, we get Trisha, we get and 3 Rusties on the side.
Back it up 5 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Right about there.
We can break it up a little bit. We're not gonna do a lot of major stuff by getting Trish in there. So let's avoid her.
Yeah.
So I moved back 5 feet.
Because that's only rolling a 46. It's a 66.
That looks good.
So I fireballed it right. I centered it right here. Again, 8 by 8 square token.
Yep. So 22 points.
2.
Nice.
Two.
That should take out most of them.
I don't know. Definitely should put some.
22. Okay.
Yeah, because the shadows are like 3 hit dice. It's like a
Yeah,
maximum 24.
Yeah, when I did the spell, if you look up, it's rolling off of my level instead of the wand. That's the difference.
Okay.
And then the, I think
One
Rust-
counts ones as twos, I believe.
rust monsters are like,
5 hit dice.
oh, 5 hit dice. Wow.
Yeah,
they're
it's gonna
five.
take a few. Um, I have the one of fireballs up here as well. I guess I could have. I just want to see what it looks like, Mark. Sorry, I did roll the damage on these, but okay.
Actually, Rusties are 5 hit die. Yeah.
Wow, it's gonna take a few fireballs. Hang in there, Trish. I'm glad I didn't get you in the. I didn't scorch you.
So starting from the top, this guy right here.
Are you doing the saves?
Yep, I'm working on the saves right now. I'll do the Rusties first because they're all 5 hit dice. $14 or higher on a D20. Got half the Rusties in the blast of the fireball. $13 rust monsters. Saving throw. 13 D20s. Looks like no saves. One save.
The bottom one.
Taking 11 points a day.
I've been pretty lucky getting in the 20s on my damage on those fireballs. No complaints. No complaints.
Well, Considering that he needed a 14 and he only saved once, that was actually really bad rolls by Mark. Which means that all his attack rolls are now going to make up for it.
You think he got all the bad rolls off?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt now. He's gonna bring the pain.
Well, we could play this strategically too. Put a little strategy in.
The strategery.
I see some splats. That's good.
Yeah, those shadows should be gone pretty much.
They will be. But I'm starting with the Rusty's first because they got the dice. Yeah, I'm getting a lag with roll 20.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on there. I'm clicking on the hit dice, the hit point button, and it's taking forever to bring up the box and for me to enter the value.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one has done any good pixel art of Prince Nuada from Hellboy. You know, like fan art. Most of this stuff.
Yeah. Even if that one did save, the one I'm working on now did save, he would have been dead.
What, the shadows?
No, the Rust Monster. I had one that had
Oh.
only 11 hit points.
Oh, someone injured him?
No, when I rolled the hit points, I did a bulk roll on the hit points,
Oh, okay.
and it rolled up for 5d8 for that particular one. It came up with 11.
Yeah.
Come on, you slow pizza. I think he'll speed up once we get rid of all these.
Jeez, there has to be at least one fucking gif of Prince Nuada. Just like walking or something. Nothing. Jeez. On
New
all...
campaign idea?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just talking while you were figuring all that out. I was going to say new campaign idea. All NPCs, so all PCs get min rolls on all hit point modifications and all hit point rolls for levels, and all monsters get max hit points.
Well, what I normally do run for, when I used to normally run, I used to give my monsters max hit points.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Give monsters max and give all PCs ones for their hit points for every level.
You know,
Yeah, right.
you know when you do that, it actually is supposed to bump them up to the next experience point category. Because one of the things that's worth one hit die on the table is it's called greater than normal hit points, and that's when you max out the hit points.
Yep.
They're worth one hit die more. So more XP.
Could you imagine fighting that 32 hit dice monster that we fought last week with max hit points?
Jeez, that's like 256.
150 HPs was enough.
256 HP. That's a lot. I didn't know we faced something that had 32 hit dice.
A gargantuan gargoyle.
Jeez. That's
It
negative 12 Thaco.
it
No, 2.
Oh, because it has like priest Thaco or something.
I don't know. It just when I looked up when I looked it up, it was only like a 2 attack or something.
Interesting.
it's
Very
still
interesting.
pretty much killed Zanwar.
Yep.
Like when I say killed Zanwar, I'm talking like negative 27 hit points to Zanwar.
Wow.
And we found the one hit point that Rena didn't count in her damage roll. So
Yeah.
we killed it. It's like, don't really believe in mulligans, but there's a HP missing in here somewhere.
That's the one thing that a lot of people don't realize, like warriors don't realize, is having maximum AC is nice, but once you start fighting creatures that have like 20 to 30 hit dice, they just can't miss you.
Yep.
You have to have a lot of hit points.
Hit points is king.
Yeah.
Okay, so now for the shadows, it looks like all 6 will need to save. 5 of the 6 got to save.
Oh, the shadows.
Shadows are 5
Wow.
because you got one right here in front of Renia. The other 5 are within the radius of the
Yeah. So they might not die in one hit.
Well, shadows
22.
are 3 hit dice.
Yeah.
So anywhere from 6 to 27 hit points.
Oh, are they 3+3? Or
Yeah, they're 3 plus 3. Yeah.
oh, okay.
So I need a 16 or higher.
So that'd be
They
4
don't
to...
get bumped up unless it's a plus.
Yeah, 6 to 27.
I left the one in front of me for you guys.
Oh, they're 3+3, so they have a Thaco of a 4th level fighter, because the +3 counts as...
According to their stat book, they got attack over 17.
Look at that
Yeah,
amazing
that's
one.
a 4th level fighter. Yeah.
So, one save again.
Yay!
Because
But
every...
looking at it, it don't matter. They're all dead, except for the one that's in front of you.
Mm, the one that didn't get hit. Yeah. Good fireball, buddy.
Rebels.
Squirt, squirt, squirt. Oh, that's a good
Trust
API
monster
right
right.
there. Yeah. Does it
I
put them
forgot about
onto
this.
the map layer too?
The Bloodspurt.
Yeah.
If it goes, that's what it did here. Dead one's a separate.
No, they're still on the token there. That'd be nice if it put them on the
No,
map layer.
the X's are on the token layer, but the actual blood splatter
Oh, yeah.
is on the
Yeah.
map layer.
Yeah. I always put dead tokens onto the map layer so that you can't accidentally
Yeah,
move them.
what the dead macro does, it just resets them to 0 hit
Yeah.
points and puts the X over them.
Yeah, I'll have to write my own API that X's them out and puts them on the map
Yeah,
layer.
and
That'd be
then
pretty
gives
nice.
them that message that it's been defeated.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
But normally what I do is I'll just go through and reduce the hit points to get the blood splatter on the map and then hit the dead button.
Yeah.
Now I used the blood spotter, but I haven't figured out. I don't have the one that makes the blood pool on the map layer. I like the blood splatter. It adds a lot of comfort.
Blood and Honor or Blood and Glory?
All right, I'll go look for it.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't make sense though to have blood, like in this case, when it's a fire.
Yeah, for like the
ashes.
for the
would be better.
shadows.
Yeah. If there was another one that had ashes, that would be great.
It
intense
adds a
gameplay.
it adds a lot of aesthetics to the combat round, especially when combat rounds can be kind
Yeah.
of boring.
You could have multiple ones, like one with blood splatter, one with ashes, one with like a pool of ooze if you melt somebody with acid or something.
Well, I've also got one that puts effects on basic effects on some of the stat bubbles.
Hmm.
The red color bubble in the token icon.
Yeah.
Yellow, blue, blood splatter. The green one's like a poison or acid puddle.
Oh, okay. So you could color it like a brown or a gray for ashes, and it would still look. Because the blood splatter, if it was another color, it could be ashes.
Spewing green.
It's just red. It's just red and
Red and green.
green that worked at that little fountain.
Oh.
Yellow. Nope, nope, no yellow.
Yes, my round's done.
Yep. Rusty moves up, and I gotta get rid of that fireball since it's an instantaneous thing. And I like that token. I tell a lot of people with the fireball, just do the standard 20-foot radius. Don't mess with the fluid dynamics. I hate when DMs mess around with try to get the fluid dynamics of flame and try. Well, it's a 30-foot, 30. Yeah, in a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
But I
Which
shot it in a
means
10
40
foot
foot,
tunnel.
40 foot diameter.
Okay, Jerry, your first attack.
All right. So, I can't see that guy. Can't see that guy. Oh. Let's see.
Oh, right there. Yep.
That guy would take a called shot because it's right in front of Trisha. Okay, so the one that's 2 squares in front of Trisha, that's the one that I'm shooting. So
That one right there?
attack. Here.
Yep.
So longbow with my sheaf arrow against this guy.
You mentioned called shot, so are you gonna do that or
No, nope, not
Okay.
gonna do it. Don't need it.
I was gonna say that would have been a -4 to the attack.
AC
That
5
just
for
hits.
6 damage, unless they're large creatures. I can't remember what size they are. Medium, right?
They're medium.
Yep, 6 damage. Right here. Does that kill him? Crossing fingers. I don't know if that hits, though. I don't remember the AC.
Let me bring up the rusty sheet and find out.
I remember the AC isn't super good, but I don't remember. It's probably like 7, I'm guessing.
Let me bring up the rusty sheet.
Yeah.
That will miss, actually.
Damn. They've got good AC.
Zanwar, your first attack.
All right. So stay back a bit. Am I able to hit this shadow right there?
Yeah, I'll say you'd be able to.
Attack. Oh. There we go. Bam.
That's a good solid whack. Is this a magical bow or no?
It is not.
Solid hit, no damage.
Well, crap.
What kind of armor does Jean wear?
Banded male.
Banded. Does he have sword and shield?
Jerry, your second shot.
Okay. I'm actually going for the same one. Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. Okay. With Sheaf Arrow.
It's a magical bow. Can you take out the shadow on me
Ooh,
before I get
critical
low range?
hit. Slash R D8. So 13 damage to that one.
And this is. Oh, and you keep moving yours around, don't you?
My what?
Your weapons.
My weapon what?
You keep moving your weapons on the table to take on your macro. Which one gets priority?
I don't understand what you're saying.
No, like say you had your two-handed sword in slot 1, but you're not using it. But you're using a bow. You put your bow in slot 1.
Oh.
That's what I was asking.
So I mean, my sword is on my back right now.
Yeah, right.
In the scabbard, but you're talking about like the slots
On the weapons table
on the weapons
itself,
table. Okay.
right?
So let's see, my longbow
Because believe
would
slot 1
be there.
is already statted out to do crit hits for double dice, but I'm only seeing 1d8 rolled there, so
Flight. Yeah, it only rolled 1d8.
right. So okay, so it's not. Yeah.
This macro does not roll crits. That's why I don't
Well,
use her. That's why I don't use.
actually,
Uh,
Alex reworked
what's
them. I haven't got them fixed all the way yet. I
uh
know for the first weapon slot on the table, I've got already keyed in if I use the macros
huh.
to do the crit hits.
Oh, okay.
So it will roll the extra die.
Okay, so I can slide my sheaf arrow weapon to the top. Is what you're
Right.
saying? Okay.
And it'll say something like "Good show, old man" or something like.
Yeah.
But we're up to Xanor second.
All right, so that clearly didn't work. So I'm gonna shoot the Mystara. Can I get the
Yep.
rest monster right there?
Does Genoa dual wield like the picture, or does he use sword and shield, or what?
He does dual wield. He's got a match set of Frostbrand fire and Flame Blade. Flame Tongue.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's actually really difficult to find.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, I mean, it's really difficult to find tokens that reflect that you dual wield so two
Oh,
swords.
yeah.
Yeah, I bought Purchase Bunch from Dark Wolf and Devon Knight through
Yeah.
the
Well, I mean, animated tokens.
yeah.
It's nigh impossible to find pixel art that's not copyrighted.
Yeah.
You know, of a guy with two swords.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you,
anyways,
Drizzt.
I really can't do animate. I can run the animate on my laptop, but I try to
Oh
run it
yeah,
at the minimum for everyone because not everyone can run to animated.
yeah. I'm not saying
And
like put these in.
yeah,
I'm
Jerry,
just
your third attack.
okay. Uh. Okay, so that one died. And I can see this next one. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot this one next.
Okay.
What about the shadow? The one that drains levels right beside me.
I'm not gonna risk the minus fucking 4 to hit.
Go ahead.
Okay. It doesn't drain levels, it drains strength. And it's only temporary.
The only thing I do with firing into combat is if you roll a 1, there is this chance that you will hit the friendly.
Yeah, let's see. Longbow. Oh wait, you're talking about the first slot, as in the one at the very top, the one you
At the
can't,
very top of the table,
the
right?
one you can't move.
Right.
Oh, that's bullshit. He should have done the second one, because you can't move the top one for some reason on this character sheet.
Yeah, it's slot 0
Yeah.
for the sake of the macros.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Everything in the game should have the very top. Whoops, that's a miss. The very top one should be a touch attack for like everything.
Okay. So I'm gonna pause the tracker. For anyone who wants to change their initiatives, they can. It will not affect the round order.
Yep. I need to change what I'm doing.
I'm doing the same
Yeah, I'm
thing.
changing too.
Mark, what do you want me to roll for? I'm just gonna roll a D10 because I'm just gonna throw a handful of copper coins
Okay.
10 feet ahead of me.
D10 with Dex strength and Dex to the modifier.
Oh God, I don't even know what my dex is with this character.
Reaction
to be honest.
adjustment. Yeah, reaction.
Yeah,
adjustment.
but I don't know what Trish's dex is. Let me look it up. 0. Oh, there you go. And then I'll put that to my new initial roll. So I'll change it.
And because you're throwing that, it'll be strength.
No, you can drink
strength
it.
and damage.
Good.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I just
No
want
thanks.
to throw
Strength.
it like
Yeah, strength and dex will be added to the attack roll. Or you're not attacking. You're just tossing. Okay.
I'm just gonna throw it into a square.
I don't need to change you because it's already a 6. Or did you change it?
I changed it.
Anyone? Who else changed?
I'm changing my weapons,
Okay.
Oh,
That
so I'll
will
be
that will
changing.
allow- yeah.
What?
That's initiative. That'll be a new initiative then.
Yep. Scimitar +1 and a wood shield. I have. I think it's wood. I mean, just a
Okay.
medium kite shield. No, it's not
So I
magical.
believe a scimitar has normal weapon speed of 7. So it'd be 6.
Are you using my scimitar?
No, I'm using my scimitar.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one
I was
I
like,
started, and I've only used at the very first session or two.
because you had me scared for a second. I'm like, damn, I'll give it to you to hold, not to wield. Gonna break my stuff.
Well, no, I think it's 10% per plus that they have a chance of rusting on the enchanted items.
That's too much. It's 10% per plus that they don't rust.
Yeah.
Which is far too much.
Yeah.
I have this +5. You have a 50% chance of losing your +5.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too high.
Yeah, so +2 has a 20% chance of not being affected. So yeah. So +5 weapons have a 50% chance of not being affected.
Mm-hmm.
As you got a chance of being unaffected are 10% for each plus. And they're called metal wars. So how can you corrode something that's not corrosive like gold? So if everyone's all set, we'll go ahead and start the round.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm set.
Going with the shadow. 2 viable targets. It's Trisha.
Good, Shadow, good.
Thunk. Misses. Let me do this here so I can get my.
Oh, ether. Okay.
Moves ahead.
Oh man.
No metal on Trisha, so that's fine.
Iter.
There's a pile of coins sitting behind her, right?
No, I haven't pulled them out to throw them yet. It'll be on my turn when I do all that.
A little cooked, but bounded. Is that rusty? Your turn,
All right.
Trisha.
I'll throw a handful of copper coins 3 squares in front of me. A very generous handful.
Okay.
Thank you, Trisha. Gather them up, herd them together.
Yeah. Yep. That's the whole point of this is to make them not attack us. And then that'll end my turn after I throw the coins, because that's all I can do. I can't attack. So
Okay. So all I got are tokens for piles of coin. Right there.
yeah, that's fine. Right there.
You said 3 squares, so 15
Mm-hmm.
feet.
Yep, that's right.
It's Rust Monster bait.
Monster bait. Haha.
Zenwar.
So I'm just changing my weapons over, right? That takes a round, doesn't it?
You were able to do it. Yeah. Dropping the bow, drawing the sword, getting the shield ready.
So attack this round?
You can attack this round.
All right. So I'll go in. Oh, it's not on my list here. Crap. So scimitar to attack the shadow there.
That will hit. Barely hit, but it will hit.
There we go. 13 damage.
And I'm still getting some type of lag or delay, but I'm not getting the red box.
There you go. It's dead for you.
Thank yous.
Renia.
I'm going to delay. I am going to cast a fireball, but I want to delay to the end.
Yep, that's what happens when you hold your action. So you will actually be going before Jer has his second attack.
That works actually perfect. I'm going to let the bait do its thing.
Shit.
Jer, first attack.
Okay. So I can't see this guy, right?
No,
Okay.
the wall's in the way.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That one's right in front of Trisha. Okay. So I'm going to shoot this one right here. Okay. Attack. Sheaf arrow. -7 for 4 damage.
That will drop it.
Nice. They're medium creatures, right?
They're medium,
Okay.
5 feet long.
Yeah. Size of a big dog.
Okay, so Renya, this is where you go act,
All right. Well, I think
and
you know
then
what
Jared will hit
I'm
multiple
doing.
attacks.
Well, you know what I'm doing and where I'm going. I think they're pretty much all in. So I think it's like right there. To just keep Trisha out. I guess like right there. How's that?
Okay. So right about there. Slagging all the rest monsters.
Oh no, my copper coins.
They'll still be there. A bit slaggy.
Nice melted ball.
And I said they needed a 14 or higher. It looks like 3 saves.
Oh, I need roll damage. Come on. 21. It's good.
So starting with the one that's flashing. That's a 3. Full damage. The one next to it would be a roll of 13. So that's a fail. I'm going to say that this fireball for Sap will do 11 points of damage.
Thank you. I think if that was exactly his hit points.
Nope. But I'm just saying for the half. Because it's 21 points of damage and not. This guy just made the saving throw.
Well, I'm lining him up for Jared for cleanup.
Might kill. Okay. Oh, you're doing a fireball right now?
Yeah, doing the fireball damage.
Very nice.
This guy rolled an 8, so that's a failure. This guy's dead.
I just found the perfect GIF for an Asura.
This one takes 11. This one takes 21. So he takes half damage, but he's dead anyways. I'll set this guy's macro for dead because he's only had 4 hit points. This guy's dead. We'll get the blood splatter with the full 21 hit points. This one's right there on the edge. It's dead, so we'll just get rid. Yeah, only had actually 3 saves, so. There we go. Only 3 Rusties surviving.
Okay.
Maybe that should be a morale check. Actually, no. Rusties don't get morale checks.
Oh, they can never fail morale?
What was that?
They can never fail morale?
They've got a special. Well, they got an average of 9, but I think when they got the scent of metal, it goes up to special. And these ones are actually charmed, so
Oh.
by the river. So
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot. Is it my turn?
you're up. Second shot,
Okay. Second shot.
followed by the third.
I'm going to shoot this one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So attack. Longbow with sheaf arrow. That one.
And actually, in golf, I think all my good rolls will come tomorrow night.
Okay. -3 for
Pass?
6 damage.
No, all my good rolls will happen tomorrow's game.
Yeah, I said pass. I'd rather them happen not
Those-
tomorrow's game.
So that's this one
All
right
the
here.
20s.
In Ravenloft.
That's this one right here.
Still standing.
Okay.
And your third attack.
I'm gonna shoot him again. Shoot him again. This time switching to a drawing a flight arrow.
Okay. So the D6.
Yep. AC 10 missed.
Tink.
Ting ting ting.
Actually, the sheaf arrow goes by, hits the whisker, hits the antenna.
Now it's just a stick
Yeah.
with feathers on it.
Pausing the tracker. Anyone doing anything different?
Yes, I'm going to be attacking this time.
Yeah, I'm doing something different.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Going back for my bow.
So those would be initiatives.
Oh wait, no. I'm just gonna have my shillelagh ready to attack, so I'm gonna roll my initiative. I'm not gonna move from the mouth of the thing to unblock it.
Okay, so your initiative's going to be the same.
Nope, nope. I'm swinging it just in case someone comes to me. I'm not throwing anything now, so I'm rolling to attack just in case they come to me. If they don't come to me, I'll let everybody else shoot them to death. I don't care.
Okay. Well, you have 9 rounds left on it anyway, so.
Yep.
I have a question, Mark. The
Yes.
Fang Bone Mace
Yes.
is that Fang Bone actually a bone mace? Or is it metal?
It is actually it's a bone mace, but it's like +3, I believe.
Right, it's a +3. All right, then I guess I don't have that on my initiative.
So for Renia using her shillelagh, I'm going to give you the 3-leaf icon with the number 9, just so we can keep track of the rounds. Now that I can throw the numbers on there.
Oh, the speed factor on the mace should be a 4. So
Yep.
I'll add 3 to my fireball. There we go. Now I'll have to do that post.
Well, like I said, I've paused the tracker. We're at Jared's 3rd attack. So when we go, so nothing gets skipped around, jumped around. We do that when we do the initiative changes. Everyone's set.
Mm-hmm.
Xanwar says he's bow again.
Yep, switching up to the bow.
Holding fast, waiting. If it comes towards us, I'll attack.
This should actually be round 3, not round 2. Trisha, you're holding.
Yep, holding if they come close.
Still chomping away on the slag of metal.
That's fine with me. Rather than chomp away at the slag of metal, then
He moved again to his position. Renia.
I'm holding and waiting,
Okay.
ready with the Fang Bone Mace. It's an evil looking thing.
Jared, his first attack.
Okay. Wow, they all went already. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot at this one here.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm
gonna
not sure if you
use
guys can see their bar.
Sheaf Arrow.
We can't see their life bar, no.
I rolled a 1. Fuck.
Magical bow.
Regular bow.
Miraculously, nothing detrimental happens to the bow.
did you really just roll 100 on that?
Yes,
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, whoever you're playing with tomorrow is screwed.
You are going to get minimum damage on that weapon for that hit.
Did it hit? I think it missed.
Well, critical fumble. I rolled to see if anything was going to detrimentally impact the bow because of that fumble. I rolled 100. Nothing miraculously happened. As a matter of fact, the arrow still went true. Only going to do maybe 1 or minimum damage. which is 1, I believe.
Yeah. 1.
Zanwar, your first attack.
All right. Which one you're going after again, Jer?
I was aiming for
I believe it was this one right
this
here.
one here. Yeah.
All right, so I'll go for the other one that's close right here. It's just down closer. Whopping 12.
Thunk.
Still kicking?
Nope, it's dropped.
Ah.
Again, I'm somehow I'm getting a lot of lag from on the Roll20 system. I'm not getting the red service interruption, but just very sluggish.
Hmm.
And I don't have a lot of stuff running in the background on these maps, so no animations or anything like that. Some animations. Okay, everyone's still, those that are holding are still holding? Or you guys
Yeah.
got to do something? You guys got to do something this right now because you held your actions. So
I'm holding. Like I
I'm
anyone
holding.
that's the round then for you.
No way I'm walking out there. I am wearing chainmail. So no.
Okay. And that's the round for you. Jarrett, your second attack.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at this. Wait a minute. Did I roll a 1? Or was that last round?
Last round you rolled. Yeah, this round you rolled the 1.
Okay, so doesn't that mean I lose the rest of
Yeah,
my
that's
attacks?
negated. Yep, that's negated. Yep.
Yeah. So I can't do anything for the rest of the round.
Zanwar, you're up.
Alrighty.
Sorry for the honesty, guys, but you know.
Nope, that's right. That's okay. And that was the first shot too that you rolled the 1 on. So
Yeah.
Alright, so the one that's furthest away there. For 10.
Damn,
yeah,
Zenwar.
you just drop it.
Zenwar, you're just a badass. Rena, my badass.
Come on, you sluggish piece of crap. It's not the computer. The computer gaming rig.
Yeah.
I mean, I could barely run the new Dark Alliance game if I wanted to, but I'm not. It's a beat 'em up. Like the mobile beat 'em ups,
Yeah.
and you only get to play one of the four major. You get to play one of the four major characters from the Icewind Dale series: Drizzt, Celebi, Wolfgar,
Oh
and
yeah, I saw that.
Bruenor.
Yeah.
So this would have been Jared's next to third and last attack, but everything was
Right.
foiled by
Yeah,
his
I'm fucked over.
miss.
Fucked over. Fucked again.
Pausing it. Anyone's changing?
Nope. And
I could shift to the sling, but honestly, my odds of hitting with a sling are pretty shitty. So I'll just stay with the mace.
Okay. So jump up to round 3. Should be round 3. Yep. Trisha's holding, of course. By this time, the gold, the copper coins are nothing but gone. Snuffle, snuffle, snuffles. 2 viable targets. It likes you, Renia.
I thought one was Trisha.
Trisha doesn't have any metal armor.
It doesn't matter. The first attack misses anyway, so you're fine.
That is true.
It does. But it does sense the chainmail, does sense the bandit armor. Decided to go for the chainmail. So Renia, you're up.
Whack-a-mole. And I don't whack-a-mole very often. Oh, thank you. You put it on my my sheet. Thank you.
So it came within range. Oh, I have to act at the end. That's right. Never mind.
Yep.
Hit.
No hit.
Damn. Finally got a chance to use it.
You don't even hit yourself
Well, that's a good thing.
or a peasant.
Or the wall next to her.
All right, I'm done.
Only one left, right?
2.
2.
Ooh.
Yep, there is only the one left. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to make a called shot to shoot in between my friends in melee with it. -4 to hit.
Okay, so again, crit hit. Critical fumble. You'll have a chance to hitting one of those players.
Okay, -4 to hit. So I'm aiming carefully. AC 3 for 1 damage.
Just a miss.
Fuck.
Just barely missed it. Zanwar.
All right.
Yeah, so Jerry, you saw the arrow just skim over the body.
I'm falling back. And I'll shoot if I can, but otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. It's less than half your movement.
All right.
So yeah, you can fall back and still shoot.
Fall back and then taking a shot. Ooh,
That will
crappy
miss.
shot.
Jerry, your second attack.
Alright. Same thing, called shot. Longbow, sheaf, arrow. -4 to hit. AC 14 is definitely a miss. Fuck.
That goes behind you.
Can't buy it.
Edward, no.
Zanwar, your second attack.
All right.
It's like me trying to play golf.
Whoa, what the hell?
That's another miss. Jarrett, your third attack.
Okay.
And it jumped the tracker.
Same thing. Called shot -4. Longbow with a sheaf arrow. -4 to hit. AC 3
There's
for 6.
another just miss.
Just miss.
And Trisha swing.
Yes, she can.
Attack. Lely.
I might not have
Cookie
the Sacco to hit
monster.
these guys. With a cold shot.
Question. If I move behind it, do I get a +2 to attack?
I believe I used the +4.
+4? Okay, I'm going to move behind it, and then I want to roll my attack. Or, yeah. So, rolling that since it's already up. There you go. I want to move my character behind it. There.
Fake wooden club. Well, wooden club. Magical wooden club to the back of the head. Blink.
Hey, I did something.
And Jerry, your Thaco is awesome. It's just you've been doing
First
like
kill.
crap.
Yes, because Jared does get the fighter stack. Oh,
Yeah, it's 13.
Oh,
That's level
That's-
8 fighter.
did it die, Mark?
it's dead. It only had the 1 hit point left.
Oh, okay. So I call that tactic
Yeah.
the feeding, petting zoo feeding
Refuse to
grounds or
die.
something. I'm gonna leave the coins there as commemorative slag.
Okay, so that's that.
So is the coast clear up there, Trisha?
Yeah, I don't see anything else. Let's go take a look at this statue that you were talking about, Mark. Wherever that is. I'm
Yeah,
gonna move up.
yeah, it's at the far end of the cavern. There's an altar, and on the altar is a golden statue of a man with an sword upraised.
We'll take a look at that and see if we can't figure out more about it.
Okay.
Marina is going to retrieve her staff that she threw down the tunnel that has the silence on it. Which I know that thing goes for a long time. I don't remember how long.
No, it's actually really short. It'd be done by now.
All rounds.
Yeah, it's not very long.
So about a minute to about let's see, 6 seconds to a round.
No, it's good. It's just
10
done.
rounds a minute. Yeah, so it just lasted just under a minute, or just over a minute.
And you cast it back when we were fighting the mage, so.
Yep, it's done. Got it. I just want to know if I need to be wary of everything silence around me. That's all.
Silent.
Actually, while we're walking through the dead bodies, I'm gonna search for like anything the rust monsters might have had on or in them. I'll roll and I'm gonna actually roll this too to help me harvest some of the rust monster parts because people were scared of them for no reason. I don't know why people are scared of rust monsters. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And
There you go. That's my animal rendering for the rust monsters.
and from the shadow or from the white.
You are able to, I don't know what you're attempting to harvest from them, but you're able to harvest whatever it was.
I was going for the little antenna things that turn things to rust.
Okay. Yep, that's the thing you're doing. Okay.
So alchemy. Is there anything in there that I can think of that could be used for an alchemist? I don't know what's valuable on the monsters as a player. So, Jim, that's why we have NWPs.
Yeah, there can be parts used by alchemists for certain potions. Especially those that deal with corrosion or metal fatigue.
And there was also shadows there as well.
Corrosion, metal fatigue, shatter, does that.
Well, if I can think of what might be useful, I will direct Trisha so she can use her rendering to carve them out.
Yep. I'll carve out whatever you need.
And that doesn't be just powerful monsters. It could be just the sheer number of monsters.
So
Worry about
it's a
the blood
golden
splatter later.
it's a golden statue with its arm and sword upright.
Yep, upraised.
Any knowledge rolls that we could try to figure out what the statue is of?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Just looks like it could be valuable.
Do we want?
Judging by the construction work, you can think you can. You weigh about maybe, let's see, about 200 pounds.
Do we want to try to maybe bring this to the entryway or leave it here? I mean, if we bring it to the entryway, we can just leave it there and then take it with us when we leave. Unless, you know, the seer doesn't want us to take us.
We are pretty close to the entry, too. We might as well.
Zanwan, if you don't mind.
Don't forget, you entered this from above the
Yep.
dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
We got rope.
Yep. Rope and the spell levitate would work perfectly if, you know, we had a wizard that could cast levitate.
Well, how heavy is the gold statue?
You
He said
figure
200 pounds.
you figure
Maybe-
about 200 pounds.
I picked her up.
Do you have Tense's floating disc?
That weighs less than Jer, and he's an elf.
Huh?
She's making fun of your weight, dude. It's cool.
So I figure it's roughly about 20,000 gold pieces in value. If sold to a collector, 1,000 gold pieces if it's sold as scrap. And I figure it's what, 100? It's 110 coins to a pound. So yeah, I'm a little off on my weight there. I was doing 100 coins.
So about how much is it weigh?
About 2,000.
Yeah.
I was off by about 10%. I was off by
that-
factor of 10.
Are we going to be able to manhandle this much weight up the stairs?
Stairs?
There is no stairs. You came down by rope.
Oh, we came down by rope. Okay. Well, I can do it. Should everything work out, we can come back and I can do an item on it. You can just put it on a handkerchief and walk out with it.
Yeah,
but I
that'll
can't do
work.
it right now.
While we're here, I'm going to do a search around, see if I can find anything
Valuable.
findable.
Sure. Trisha can search too, and just not very. I'll help Jer search.
I found nothing.
Oh, I thought Jer was gonna help. Was gonna search too, since he's a rogue, and rogues do that normally.
Well, I'm an
Okay.
elf.
Well,
I'm
look.
an elf.
So
elf.
Renya is searching about the altar.
Yeah.
And Jer searching about the altar. You do find a sacred compartment inside of it.
Yeah.
Inside the altar proper.
Using religion. Can I tell what this altar is about? I mean,
It's
talk about that.
nothing that no, you can't decide. You can't come up with anything.
From a religious aspect, what about from an arcane aspect? Any similarities,
clue.
symbols? All right, roger that. All right, so we found a secret thingy. Hey, Jer. Oh, I see you see it too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Found something.
this. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back off and let you do your thing.
What? Oh, you mean search for traps? Oh. Okay.
One of the skills that he's not very good at.
Search for traps. Find and remove traps.
He's better than I am at it.
I succeeded.
Yes, you did.
With the maximum amount of time, though. But you don't use that.
I believe that's when combat one of the player's options set.
Player's handbook.
In the player's handbook?
Yeah.
Actually, you just hand waved.
Find, remove traps, and pick locks. Both take 1d10 rounds. And then if you use the Thieves' Handbook, picking locks goes up even more depending on which method
The
you
complexity
use.
of the lock.
Not the
And I think I put-
complexity lock, but the method that you use to pick it. So if you use thieves picks, it takes 1d10. For like what's it called? When you don't have picks, but you just kind of come up with whatever you have.
improvised.
Improvise lock picks. Uh, it's like 2d10 or something like that. And then it gets
Okay.
even slower. Like acid is like 3d10, yada yada yada.
So yeah, inside the altar, find anything. But you do find two vials of two potions vials, a staff, an ashwood staff, and
That would have
15
been
pieces
useful
of
5
jewelry.
minutes ago. 2 pieces of jewelry.
I'm taking a look to see if there's an equivalent to that staff in the DMG.
How many pieces of jewelry?
15 pieces.
15. Wow. That's a lot of jewelry.
Okay, so I think this can be. Well, I'm not sure if this can be used here. Have to take a look on the right up in the Encyclopedia Magica on the staff. See if they've given me more information on it. See who particularly can actually use that particular staff.
Like if it's class locked or something.
You're right.
Some of the staves are class locked to wizard or
Wizards,
to
yeah.
priest or to wizard and priest.
So nothing else on the staff you can share with us?
Nope. Just that it could be very valuable on the compared to a collector, or can be sold for scrap for about for a minuscule amount.
That's a statue. What about you were looking up the staff to see if there's something else?
That's why I'm looking up to see who can actually what classes can actually use the staff.
Do we recognize or the runes on it?
Yes, so I can see who can recognize it. Okay, so looks like this is only locked for mages and or clerics, possibly just because of the items and what can be used. But it really doesn't say which classes aren't allowed it. So this is a hawthorn staff, roughly about 5 feet in length. And There is something written carved into it, but it's in a language you cannot decipher.
There's spells for that.
All right, so I guess we're just gonna transport everything back to the entryway, keep the stuff on us that's valuable, and then continue on to the other part of the dungeon.
Yeah, so
Well,
I'm not sure if you guys get from there. We're just gonna keep it as described as a Hawthorne staff until you guys can find out what it actually is,
Yeah,
Sure,
like
that's
identify
fine.
it.
or are able to decipher the writing on the that's carved into it.
well, the gold statues were 20,000 gold pieces to the right buyer. It's 2,000 pounds, right? So it's a
Yep.
so why don't we just leave it here? If we deal with the seer and we make it out, I'll cast an item and we'll put it on a handkerchief and walk out of here with it.
Okay, that's
Sounds
fine. We'll
good.
leave it here. Yep, that's good.
But I can't do that right now. I'll have to rest and study my spellbook.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Assuming we all live through this.
All right, we'll
And
and
yeah,
then we'll search the rest of this area. I guess we already searched it, and then we'll continue back the way we came.
Are there any more exits from this room?
nope.
Huh. Well, that is actually disappointing. We look for secret passageways and other things, or do we already you already took that up into account?
Take that into account.
All right, then I guess we're on our way back.
Yep, going back to the stairs.
Back to the stairs. Okay. And they do descend downwards.
So there were stairs.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
he said.
in the room with all the statuary.
Okay. Yep. So that's where we're going back up to, I guess.
And where the
Yeah, in
mage
the room
tried
with
to
all.
throw you down.
Yeah. That in the pit of statuary there was a hidden or the pit with the stairs were what you saw the pit, but the stairs were covered by illusion. With the mage gone, with the mage dead, the illusion has been dispersed. And you can see that there is a set of spiral stairs going down.
Perfect.
And we will probably pick up there next week. Um,
Back in the same room that we were picked up this week. That's good timing.
yep.
Everyone remember, there's a 20,000 gold statue down here. We probably want to pick up before we leave.
And because I'm off on Monday, I will probably do some work on this dungeon, on this adventure. I don't have to worry about anything like that because I'm observing the holiday. So hopefully I can get the already got the map up from the module itself. I'm not going to bother redoing it by hand like I have with the major part of this complex. Just too many weird shaped rooms and curves.
Oh yeah. That does get
All right.
annoying.
That's definitely understandable.
For sure.
I put you guys on the map. That's what I'm working with.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Especially this long, oddball natural cavern.
Oh wow, that was a very oddball natural cavern, wasn't it? I think. What's number 9?
Number 9 is the maze room.
The maze room? I don't think we've been there yet.
No, this is coming down from. This is where you're gonna end up.
This is once we go downstairs. Okay,
Right.
got it. Yeah, got it now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this by hand. We've got this ovaloid room right here, with the curved walls. We've got this large natural space right here. The octagonal or hexagonal room. I mean, I like using Dungeon Painter system, but there's just some things that it cannot do. And drawing arch patchways is one of them.
Well, I think we're pretty much set until next week, where we
Yep.
won't be set anymore. We'll be figuring out something else.
Yeah, I did this with Dungeon Painter, and the arcs itself aren't in the corners right here, aren't really set properly.
Hmm.
They tend to curve off a little bit more than what they should.
All right. Before we break up, the cloak of displacement.
Oh.
No one else said it,
Yes.
so I said, "Yeah, I'll put it on." All right. So now that we're out of combat and stuff, Zanwar, you're like our frontliner.
I got the Elvish cloak. Well, someone else.
So I think all of us have an elvish cloak of elven kind for
Nope,
hiding.
nope. I don't have one.
Trisha didn't pick up one.
Nope. Trisha doesn't have it on the character sheet. Trisha never picked up one.
Fisher should maybe have that. She jumps in all the time to the.
I think we had like 3 sets of that, but that only
Uh,
helps. But that only helps if you're scouting ahead and you want to blend in with the surrounding area.
Right. So the 3 sets. I know Jer had one. I know Zanwar had one. I know Rini had one, and I believe your disciple had one too, Rinia, or your person you're
Yeah.
training,
Um,
Cassius.
no, I don't think he does. He's pretty much
No,
forward.
I'm pretty sure he put it on because you guys wanted to do a stealth mission, and I'm just like, I'll just stay in the back and chill in the back because I'm just gonna come up and heal anyway.
Well, I've got no problems. I mean, I am not a frontliner. This definitely should be a frontliner item.
Jared, do you want it?
What is it?
Frontline?
Do you want to? Do you want to
Displacement.
replace your? Do you want to replace your cloak of elven kind for a cloak of displacement?
Um. Yes, because
You forget about you having that cloak of Elvenkind.
Well, huh?
Because you forget you had the cloak of Elvenkind and you roll for your sneak skills.
But Jared's not a frontliner, and should definitely go to someone who's up front in the face. I'm thinking Trisha or Zanwar for that reason.
So
Karis could be, but he misses a lot of sessions, and I hate to see stuff like this go to him.
the thing is, when I really only need the boots of Elvenkind because I can use them to move silently at full speed rather than 1/3 speed. I'm really good at hiding in shadows, and I haven't been getting experience points for hiding in shadows ever since I got my Cloak of Elvenkind. So this is actually a good thing
Yeah,
because
because
it gets
I've been assuming that you've been using the cloak.
yeah. So this is going to get me more experience points. It's going to give someone else the chance to use a stealth item, and also the cloak functions, if I remember correctly, as +2
Yeah, +2
protection.
to AC.
Yeah, yeah. So
After the first swing, not before the first swing. So before the first swing, you have your normal AC, and then after you get the +2. But the first swing is an automatic miss, so it doesn't matter.
yeah.
That's cloak
It's
displacement. Yeah.
and that will replace my buckler because I can't use my buckler in the same round in which I use my sword because it's a
So
two-handed
this
sword.
is the question, Jer. This is the question. So Renia is saying that this is a frontline item, and I wanted to give everybody an option to weigh in if they wanted to use it.
Uh,
Zanwar has a cloak on. I don't have a cloak
in
on. You have a cloak on. But if it's a frontline item, as in it's more effective if someone who's going to jump in front of everything has a whole bunch of people miss their swings.
yeah.
Like let's say Zanwar is tanking 6 things, and then all 6 on the very first round miss. That saves us
No,
like one
no, no, no,
round.
no, no, no. It's only against the first attack,
Nope.
not
It's
Any
first
a
attack
missile
per
or
creature.
melee attack aimed
Not
at the wearer.
not first attack per creature. It's only the very first attack.
Nope. Any missile or melee attack aimed at the wearer automatically misses the first time.
The very first time. That's only the first attack.
if it's a giant and he's doing 10d6 points of damage, it's
Yeah,
a
and he has one attack. It's very nice to have. Um, but in my opinion, it is definitely a wizard thing to have that. But I'm very glad that you guys are offering it to me because I would like it very much so. And I am going to give up both my buckler +2 and my cloak of Elvenkind to have it. I'm giving the
Cool.
buckler and the cloak to the group.
Well, the cloak after the first initial hit
Is a +2 cloak.
offers the +2, right? And
Yeah.
But
you
the
also get the
first
So
saving throw.
I'm
but
basically
the first swing is an automatic miss anyway, so it
yeah,
washes out to being a -2 all the time.
yeah. So I basically have awesome +4 to my saving throws because of that from the armor
Yeah,
and the cloak.
but the saving throw bonus is only applied to those directed at the wearer specifically. So if you were the target, the center of a fireball, um, stuff like that.
It says it functions as a cloak of protection +2,
Yeah,
and
as
with
well as the yeah. So you get
displacement.
the +2. Yep, you get the +2 bonus to the saving throw versus attacks directed at the wearer, such as spells, gaze, weapon attacks, spitting, and breath attacks, which are aimed at the wearer of the cloak displacement. So if someone centered a fireball on Jer, he will get the saving throw bonus. If he was on the outskirts of the or within the radius, but not the target of, the bonus wouldn't take a kick in.
Hmm.
I'm okay with Jared getting it. That's cool with me. I don't care.
Yeah, that's good. Will the buckler +2, will that go
It's a
with
shield.
armor and everything?
It's a shield.
Oh, it's like a shield. Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
the smallest of the shields. Conan the Destroyers, Wilt Chamberlain's character Mumbada had a buckler.
Okay.
but he can't use it with two swords and swing two swords at
Yeah.
the same round, right?
Yes, he can.
Oh, there's another animal.
Basically, it's the smallest thing you do. You wear like on your wrist, single strap on wrist. That's all. It's only
Oh,
maybe about 1.5 feet in diameter.
so Jared gets the cloak and Zanwar gets the buckler?
And you get the cloak of Elvenkind he's got.
No, I don't want the cloak of Elvenkind. I'm good.
So you can sneak.
I have plans for a cloak in the future for myself. I'm okay. I can wait.
Can offer it to Castor, I guess.
Cloak.
Sure.
Cloak.
Oh, thank
One
you.
other thing, the demo for Windows 11 is coming out I'm hoping I'm not asked to upload. I'm hoping I'm not upgrade to that.
So, Jer, go ahead and can you mark on your character sheet that you got the cloak?
1 second, hold on. So Cloak of Protection says this device can be combined with other items or worn with leather armor. It cannot function in conjunction with any sort of magical armor, normal armor not made of leather, or with a shield of any sort. So that means I'm giving up my other +2 to my
Actually,
saves.
the displacer cloak acts as a cloak of protection.
Yeah, I know.
So it will not stack
And
with. He's saying
it
it
will
won't stack
not
with armor.
stack with magic armor. Says it does not stack with magical armor.
Unless it's
So-
leather.
Wait,
No,
wait,
no,
Jer.
no.
No,
It-
Wait,
that's
wait.
not what it says. It says the AC stacks with normal leather armor, but it cannot function in conjunction with any sort of magical armor.
Not a
Not
problem,
on
Jer.
cloak
So you don't get +2 and +2.
Jer,
You do get the AC bonus though.
Jer. Just take off your armor and wear the bracers. And
Oh,
then the
yeah,
cloak,
the bracers.
and then a cloak of displacement will give you the +2 that you're losing from the armor, for your saves.
I still only get +2 to my saves instead of +4.
Wait, you have +4 armor?
No, I have +2 armor and a +2 shield. Those stack.
Correct, but I thought you were getting rid of the shield by getting the cloak.
Not anymore. Nope, I'm keeping my
Yeah,
cloak
says
and
he
my
sees
shield.
it says it doesn't work with. Since he's saying that the cloak won't work with his armor.
Right, but he has the bracers for the armor.
I want the +4.
Okay, so if you don't want the bracers, do you want someone else to use the bracers? Is the question. Because I will put the bracers on and I'll have better than a -10 AC. Because I don't have like good armor. That's the only thing I don't have is armor.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to use the
wait,
bracers, if
you
you're going to
can't-
use your armor
You
instead,
can't use the armor or the braces because you're a druid and they're made of metal. So,
how
I'm
do you
gonna,
know the?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it your way. I'm gonna do the braces. Yeah, I'm gonna do the braces and the cloak of displacement, and give up
Cool.
the cloak of elvenkind and the buckler, and just take +2 to my saves. And I'll have a fucking awesome AC and just +2 to my saves.
Are you going to
which
keep
makes
the
me-
leather armor on too?
Oh, and give up the leather armor, of course. So I'm giving up 3 magical items to take 1. Well, to take 2, really.
To take
The
2,
braces.
and then so the 2 will give you an automatic miss on the first swing. It'll improve your AC.
by 2.
Yeah.
Well,
And
so
then,
no, it'll improve it by a lot more than 2 because the bracers of armor will take it down to 2, and then on top of that, that's when all the magical effects start kicking in too. So the cloak will take them
Well,
down to 0.
I get AC 0, and I only get the +2 when +2 to my saves when things are directed at me.
Yeah, right.
So,
Yeah, so
AoE
nowhere-
stuff.
nowhere-
But
I'm
but
giving
you
up a
also
lot
get the
here.
bonuses but you're getting the bonuses from the bracers.
Jared?
There's no save bonus from braces. You just
No,
get
no, no.
AC.
But you don't have any negative modifiers on your skill checks either. So
All right, so I know I'm probably looking up the wrong cloak of displacement, but nowhere in here does it say operates as a cloak of protection.
you're looking at the wrong one.
It provides +2 protection, 2 classes better, or armor class, as well as +2 on saving throw dice versus attack forms directed at the wearer. Blah blah blah.
Oh,
It does not say it operates as, so it should stack with armor of any sorts.
Da, 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 da.
Let me look.
I'm double checking too.
Mhm.
Because you keep applying a cloak of protection does X and it doesn't stack with armor, but that's not what the cloak says.
It doesn't say per se that it operates as a +2 cloak of protection, but it does say after the first attack, the cloak affords a +2 bonus to protection. Therefore, it makes it a cloak of protection +2.
No, it does not. Because like when you say cloak of protection, then you want to go read cloak of protection, and it doesn't stack with armor. So it doesn't say that. So just stick with what's on the write up for the cloak.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that it acts as a cloak of protection. It just says it gives a +2 bonus to protection. So
Yeah.
I'm reading it from the DMG right
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's where
true.
the Purple Worm write-up's from, is from the DMG. The revised DMG, of course, but still the DMG.
Yeah.
And then it says
yeah.
as well as +2 bonus to saving throw versus attack directed
Still,
at the
no,
wearer.
I'm going with the braces and the cloak of displacement because I want
Good,
the
good.
0 AC. So,
Excellent.
fuck it.
So let's
So
see.
new party loot is buckler +2, leather armor
I take
+2,
that.
and cloak of elvenkind.
All right. So you have a 0 AC, right?
Better than that actually.
Awesome.
Because of
So
my
so
Yeah, I
your
think
your
it's
AC is
stacked.
getting down. Good, good, good. I'm really really great. I'm glad you're getting a better AC than when we first first joined the party.
Yeah. -1 AC. Surprise AC is 0. Shieldless AC is -1 because I don't use a shield anymore.
What was the other item? Cloak of Elvenkind, the buckler +2, and what's the other one that goes?
Leather
part of
armor
it?
+2.
I took the buckler +2. Because if it works with my two-handed swords, then that gives me better protection.
Braces.
Yep. And I got Zanwar marked for the buckler. Nobody's taking the leather armor. Okay,
Shield
I think
none.
we got it.
Sweet.
Magical item bonus.
And I will post this back up for you guys so you can see what's on it tonight. I brought
And the cloak of Elvenkind too.
Yeah, I think that's going to Cassius. I went and marked him with a question, Cassius with a question mark, see if he wants it. Or Trisha, did you want it? Trisha said she didn't.
No. Trisha's fine. Trisha knows what she wants for her next cloak. Or for her cloak, since she doesn't have one at all.
Don't want it until you find your cloak.
There's certain things that Trisha's looking for in items. So like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I want this and I want that. No, I have very specific items that Trisha is looking for.
Yeah,
Maybe,
so buckler.
So, the cloak of displacement stacks with rings of protection. Rings of protection, right? The cloaks
Yes.
and rings stack.
It doesn't say it doesn't work in conjunction with other protection items.
Yeah.
So
The
we're
cloaks
gonna
and
go
rings.
say it does.
Oh, but the
So,
I think the description of the braces says that you don't get
that
the
also
AC.
works. It does also works with it.
Okay. There was one thing. Let's see.
The thing that doesn't work is like you were saying, the cloak of protection doesn't stack with armor bonuses. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. And it has to be leather armor that's non-magical at all for it to work with. That's the only protection item that is weird like that. Like Zanwar couldn't wear a cloak of protection +4 because he has metal armor.
Work in conjunction with other
Bracer's
magical
defense. The
defense
armor
booster.
class of the bracers of defense, how it can be but let's see. If armor is actually worn, the bracers do not offer any additional effect.
Yeah.
But they do work in conjunction with other magical items of protection.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
So be it the rings, the amulets, the cloaks, anything like that.
rings stack with cloaks. I think
The only
that's
thing
how
rings
it
don't
works.
stack with is armor.
PQ. Yeah. Armor and shields. They don't stack with armor or shields. Let's see. Ring. What's the ring? Ring of protection.
Nor do they stack with each other.
Yeah.
So only the strongest one will work. But the bonuses of the protection for the saving throws will combine.
With cloaks, right?
So yeah, no. So if you're wearing 2 rings protection of different values, the protection to AC don't stack. Only the strongest one will take effect, but the bonuses to the saving throws would stack.
Yeah.
So say a ring of protection +1 and a ring of protection +2 won't act as a ring of protection +3 AC wise, but for saving throws you'll get a +3 bonus.
You're saying 2
So
rings or a ring and a
2
cloak?
rings. Yes, 2 rings. They'll work with. Let's see. Ring of protection
no.
includes
It
your armor
says
class.
only the strongest ring functions
Okay.
when you wear
Um,
two protection rings,
2
and
ring.
that includes the rings that provide AOE AC bonus. There's
Okay. The
rings that
magical
provide
properties of a ring of protection are cumulative with all other magic protection items
protection.
except as
Yeah.
follows. Does not improve the armor class if magical armor is worn,
Yeah.
although it does add to the saving throw bonus, and
Yeah.
multiple rings protection don't work.
Yeah. That's
Or I
under
should say,
rings, right?
multiples don't. Yeah, that's under the rings
Yeah.
of protection.
Yeah, but the cloaks and rings do stack. So yeah, I
Correct.
think eventually, if we run into rings of protection, I'll give up one of my current magic rings in order to get a ring of protection.
And I'm also been playing, I think, any of the jewelry type of protections, amulets of protections, earrings of protections that are a thing within a
Oh
setting.
yeah, they stack, right?
Those will work as per the rules of the ring.
Oh, okay. So the saving throw bonuses stack, but not the defense
Right.
adjustment. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that
But
makes
but
sense.
they'll
That really does. Yeah.
So an amulet of protection and a ring of protection don't stack?
they will
No.
stack.
Oh,
They will. Okay.
the saving throw bonus, but not
And
the AC.
yeah, the same throw. Only the
Yeah.
more powerful of the AC will come in.
Yeah.
But if you're using it with other items, other protection items, say like with amulet, cloak, and bracers,
Yeah.
I think those would all stack protection wise and AC wise, defense saving throw wise.
Amulet cloak. Yeah. Okay.
And so bracers of AC of defense AC2, are those metal or are those not metal?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. Okay.
Oh yeah, they could be leather, I suppose. Braces.
It just says that they're like a pair of arm bracers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I know what I'm going to look for as Trisha anyway. I don't think I'm going to go with the bracers of defense. I think I want to go with bracers of dexterity.
And I know
Gives me
sometimes the Encyclopedia Magical elaborates on items descriptions.
I didn't know we had braces of dexterity. Damn.
gives you an 18 dex. Yeah.
There's 2 versions.
Oh, it straight up
Yeah.
bumps you up to 18.
Yeah, straight up bumps you up to 18. And then the other version is more of a like potion of dexterity or whatever it is, and it's not as good. I like the one that bumps you straight to 18. It's only 10 grand, so.
Oh, you're buying items right now.
No, I'm not buying
We not.
items. I'm looking at things to like future plan to try to find
Oh,
or have crafted for me. Who knows?
yeah. So we don't have braces of dexterity.
Not yet.
Okay.
So, question. Would you allow your character to have them if they were crafted for your character?
Yes. There's a difference between um, contracting a wizard to make something and actually buying magic items.
Okay, no, that's cool. So that helps me out a lot because
Because
I
it's when you contract a wizard, they usually send you on adventures to find the reagents and stuff like that that they need to make the magic item.
yeah, we have one of those in the other campaign, and he's always trying to get us to kill some damn ancient dragons, and we're like, we want something minor. It's like nothing, and he's like, yeah, for that minor item, go kill 3 dragons, and we're like,
Oh,
pass.
that's funny.
Eccentric wizards, go figure.
Mm.
Hey, he's out of dragon scales.
Listen,
Those shades.
listen. When we walk in and we ask for like a potion of extra healing, he's like, "Yeah, for that potion of extra healing, just go kill 3 dragons." We're like, "What? Huh?"
What?
That's okay. I got them in Ravenloft right now. I got these guys in that campaign in Ravenloft.
I'm having fun in Ravenloft. It's fine.
Mm.
I mean, it seemed to fit the setting. That particular that particular one, and the one before it, just seemed to go hand in hand, just by the weather conditions.
Yeah.
I I was perfectly fine with how you got us there and everything. I was like, maybe this will work. And I tried to get us to leave and it didn't. I'm like, okay, magic is magic. It has some weird side effects.
Good thing this was mostly that one's mostly an RP thing. Really not much in the way of my prep work.